Hey, Angel, Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick
we
question?
can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey,
Guys,
Rashad.
we're also going to be joined by Jewell Loyd, but we're going to begin right away with Asia. Now, please, who has questions for Asia? We're going to start fourth row all the way to the right.
I don't have my contacts in. There it is.
Hi, Asia, Brendan Clean. I was thinking back to Diana's, the media day preseason of your rookie year. Diana made a point to tell all of us that you were coming. And I was thinking of that as you were walking up. I'm just curious what your relationship has been able to be playing with her in this Team USA environment, just getting to know her
Yeah.
over the years.
Man, DT has been a joy to play alongside of. I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of said it throughout media. This someone that is just so true and real to themselves and never switching up is DT. And I love people like that. I don't feel like we don't have enough people in the world like that. So being a teammate alongside DT has been nothing short of fun. I love her, just her jokes, the way that she approaches the game is always just top notch. And so playing alongside her, I feel like she's making everyone better around her, and it's going to be fun in Paris once again.
Asia, next question, center, third row, fourth row.
Hi, Asia, Maggie Hendricks with Olympics.com. When you're talking about creating chemistry with this team, of course, obviously you have your ACES teammates, but
Yeah.
what kind of things are you doing to kind of work and grow on that chemistry as Team USA?
I mean, it's something that we just kind of take on just throughout just the course of just traveling to the Olympics. Particularly now, it's just a lot because we're getting pulled in different situations. But once we kind of get on that flight to London, I feel like that's when the chemistry will really start to seep in because it would just be us. Not a lot of noise. I remember in Tokyo, we had a players' lounge that we was kind of always in, just kind of being around each other because we compete against each other all the time. Like on court, we probably know everyone's stuff and where they want to go and where they're successful in. But off court, I feel like we also just have a good feel and good gel in our locker room already because of just the type of character people that we have. So it's been fun so far. But obviously, we're going to be playing against teams that have probably been together a lot longer than we have. But I think that's what makes us so elite at what we do is because we know how to just get the best out of people and just be honest and know that we have something that we're trying to go for, which is that eighth straight, and it's going to take all of us to do so. Oh, nice of joining us, Jewel. Come on, come on in. Had to warm the room up. Left me up here by myself. Okay, well, come on. Yeah, come on. Go for it. Thank you.
The hustle?
That's the hustle. That's the chemistry we talk about here.
Oh, yeah. Cohesive. Don't ask me to spell it.
All right, next question, to your left in the third row.
Hey, Asia.
Hey.
Can you talk about the growth in the league since your rookie year through
Yeah.
now? And also just, there was obviously a lot of hype on this year's rookie class. Has it helped that they've actually been able to validate it by performing well on the court as well?
Always. I feel like the biggest difference that I've seen from my point in the league is I sat next to a guy named Jim that was wondering why I was going to Seattle. And I'm like, oh, I'm just playing a game. He's like, oh, what AAU team? And I'm like, a WNBA team. So now I don't have to have those conversations with those type of people, obviously because of charter fights. And I think that's the biggest sense of growth that we've seen this year. But obviously, I mean, it would suck if you brought in all this attention and you were bad. So it's really good that the rookies are kind of getting a better feel of the game and of this league. I mean, it's hard. I mean, every first year, it's never been easy on any of us. They just have more eyes on them. God bless them. But at the same time, I feel like they're just handling it the best way they can. And it's always good that they can kind of back it up and actually be good at what they do because it would not be good if you did all this and no one wants to see you play. So they've been approaching it in a way that the best way that they can, and we can appreciate them for doing that because it's helping us grow the league because there are eyes on them as that rookie class, but at the same time, there's eyes on us as well to be great and to continue to push out the product that we've been doing for years. So we're going to continue to do that.
The next question, second row, right in the center.
Akeem with Beyond the W. This one's for Asia. From South Carolina resident to Gamecock alum, you've had a couple of opportunities, once again to give back to, to give back to the Palmetto State. Had your book tour
Yeah.
to a stop there, and also did the friendly with with Puerto Rico. How special is it, even though Vegas is your home, definitely to have that opportunity to be able to give back to South Carolina, and also how gratifying is it going to be to see young hoopers wearing the A1s?
Ooh, yeah. I mean, South Carolina is my home. It's who I am. They've literally raised me. So anytime I can go back there and just walk around the town or just go to my favorite restaurants, it's always a blessing because there have been people in there that have really rather they've given me free food because the college girl was tripping, or like just like seeing me driving my car crazy and not telling my parents. They've always kind of just, that's home. And anytime that I can go back, I love going back because it just it's a different feel. It's a different vibe. It's just like a nice little hug from my grandma when I go back there. So it's truly something special. And they've always been so supportive of me, no matter where I am. I've always seen some kind of Gamecock alum in the stands, and I can greatly appreciate that. And so when it comes to my shoe and seeing this next wave or next generation of young kids and people that could wear my shoe, it's been incredible. It's actually crazy that I'm actually talking about it because I've had to keep it a secret for so long. But no, it's going to be something that's so big, and I hope that when people wear the shoe, when they see the shoe or get the shoe, they understand how much really went into it, that I played a part in. A lot of conversations that had to be had, a lot of work, a lot of different things that I wanted to put in my shoe, and a lot of Easter eggs and hints. So when they wear the shoe, I hope they know that it's top tier, and I hope they get buckets in them or just be cute in them.
Next
Whatever you
question, in the center, all the way to the back.
Question for each, if that's okay. For Jewell, it was recently announced that you were joining the Unrivaled League. Just what were those conversations like? What drew you to the league?
Well, in the off season, I stay in Chicago, so the weather's definitely better in Miami. So a nice little vacation there. But it's a chance to just be around, great athletes, and just have a different perspective on the game. I think for me, growing up playing 3-on-3 basketball is something that I always done. So it's one of the best fundamental ways to learn the game of basketball and grow. So that works out too. And I'm also an owner of the Miami pickleball team, so I'm going down there to also get better at that and grow that as well. So it seemed like a pretty good place for me to do that. And like I said, the weather's a little bit better in Chicago.
And for Asia, you finally had Usher pull up at the game this
Right.
week. Who's next on the celebrity list? for you?
Beyonce,
Got you.
Beyonce.
the queen.
Wanna know.
But realistically,
Is it?
I like Denzel Washington. Like I'm like trying to tap into the big dog. I mean, we had Flavor Flav, which was cool, but I'm trying to go to the big,
That's
big.
like next level.
Come on, stop playing with us. So yeah, I would definitely say anybody can go to a game. I'm not
Denzel.
Denzel. I said Benzel. Beyonce, Denzel. Anybody can pull up. I hate press conferences because
Staying in the back, middle, in the last row center.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
Hey, Aaron Barzilai from Her Hoop Stats. What are some of your fondest memories of All-Star games past? And is it more fun to do it in an Olympic year, or like how different does it feel?
I think my biggest memory was like my rookie year, and I was just so nervous. It's in Minnesota, and I'm like terrified. It's Maya's like last All-Star at the time. So I'm just like in awe. And then they're like, Captain Circle, and they just push me to the captain circle. And I'm like, like it's so many other people that need to be captain, not me. But no, it's just like that's one of my favorite moments because I was really surrounded by greatness. All-Star and Olympic year is just really chaotic. I am not the biggest fan, but I'm here because I love my fans. But it is a lot. It really is a lot. But no, we're here obviously just to have fun, but at the same time, let the fans get the experience of just seeing greatness on the court. So yeah, it's been good.
Ben, raise your hand, please.
She said.
All the way in the back. For Asia, just curious if you saw the reported 2.2 news of the $2.2 billion new media rights deal that could come into effect, and what your reaction to that is, and what the implications and what impact you think that will have on the future of the league.
Yeah, I saw the graphic, but I haven't really dove too much into it. I just hope that means more eyes on us, means more money for us. And yeah, we can just kind of go from there.
All right, Jewell, Asia, thank you.
Awesome.
To our media, stay with us. We will get to those who still have questions.
Awesome.
Hey, Angel, Rashad Milligan rolling out.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't
quick question?
ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.